Most of us know, at least in general terms, what steps we should take to improve our health, prevent disease, and extend our lifespan. Yet according to the CDC, fewer than 7% of Americans consistently engage in the top 5 health behaviors, like eating well, exercising regularly, and getting enough sleep. If you ask people why that is, they'll say it's a lack of willpower. They often feel ashamed of their inability to change their habits and that there must be something fundamentally wrong with them. Yet the science shows that willpower isn't as important as you might think when it comes to changing your behavior, and it can even sabotage your efforts. In this video, I'm going to tell you why willpower is typically not effective for making lasting behavior change, and I'll give you a simple yet powerful strategy that will help you succeed with new habits and turn you into a behavior change ninja. Ready? Let's get to it. Hey everyone, I'm Chris Kresser here with another Tuesday tip video for you. If you're interested in free tips on how to optimize your health, improve your performance, and extend your lifespan, hit the subscribe button in the upper right corner to get notified when new videos are available. In this video, we're going to talk about a killer strategy for creating a new habit or breaking a bad one. One could argue that the number one cause of chronic disease is not genetic, not even environmental, but behavioral. Studies suggest that 90% of chronic disease is caused by lifestyle factors like poor diet, not getting enough sleep, not enough physical activity, unmanaged stress, etc. All of these things are influenced by the choices we make from minute to minute, hour to hour, day to day, and week to week. In other words, our behavior. Now, there's no doubt that our environment affects our behavior. The modern food environment with 7-Eleven big gulps and Twinkies on every corner makes it really hard to make good food choices. And this modern technology environment we live in with smartphones, iPads, laptops, etc., makes it hard to ensure good sleep hygiene and good choices around sleep. But the fact that we live in such an unsupportive environment makes it even more important for us to learn how to successfully change our behavior. And this may be, in fact, the single most important way that we can prevent and reverse chronic disease and feel and perform our best. When we're ready to make a positive change, like exercising more or eating a healthier diet or getting to bed earlier, most of us rely on willpower. We simply make a commitment and try to stick with it. But as you've probably already experienced yourself, this rarely works. And you're not alone. Almost 90% of New Year's resolutions fail each year. And as I mentioned earlier, 93% of Americans fail to consistently engage in the top 5 health behaviors. Why is this? Are human beings just lazy and unmotivated in general? No. The truth is that willpower is not a great strategy for changing behavior, and we should never rely on it exclusively when we're trying to adopt new habits or let go of old ones. Willpower works a bit like a muscle. It gets increasingly tired the more you use it. Think of it like a cell phone battery that gets charged while you rest. It's full when you wake up, but it gets run down over the day. Contrary to popular belief, willpower isn't just some quality that you have or don't have. It's a limited resource. Change is hard because people don't understand this and they wear themselves out in the process. It's not because they're lazy or resistant. What looks like laziness or resistance is often simple exhaustion. So if willpower isn't the best way to change behavior, what is? Well, there's several different strategies that the science of behavior change has shown to be effective, like changing our environment, habit stacking, and getting support from friends. But in this video, I want to focus on a very simple strategy that's easy to put into practice right away: shrinking the change. This means taking a big change we want to make and breaking it down into small, achievable steps. How small should those steps be? Ridiculously small. You want your goal to be entirely doable. Let me give you an example. Say your overall aim is to reduce stress through a meditation practice. Instead of thinking, starting now, I'm going to devote 1 hour a day to meditation practice, start much, much smaller. Your first step might be to find a space in your house that's conducive to meditation. Then you might spruce up or reorganize that space as the next step. Then you buy a meditation cushion. Then you download a meditation app such as Headspace or Calm. Then you use the app just one day this week to meditate for just 1 minute. Then you use the app 2 days next week to meditate for 2 minutes each time. Now, these might sound like absurdly small increments, but the reason why shrinking the change like this is so effective is that it almost completely removes willpower from the equation. Shrinking the change also builds confidence. When you have success with a small step towards your larger goal, that gives you a win right away and generates the momentum that will carry you toward the next step. Another important principle here is to make your progress visible. This means tracking the changes, encouraging small wins, and celebrating every incremental win. We're remarkably adaptable as humans, and one of the downsides of that is we tend to focus on what's wrong rather than what's right. Tracking progress and celebrating wins fuels hope that we'll reach our goal. When you deliver on a promise to yourself, your brain essentially rewards you by releasing the feel-good neurotransmitter dopamine, which is responsible for pleasure, learning, and motivation. You experience greater concentration and the desire to re-experience the activity that triggered the dopamine release. This is precisely why shrinking the change works. Dopamine rewires your brain for continued success with each win. On the other hand, each time you fail, you deplete your brain of dopamine. So put another way, the brain learns from success, not failure. The last key principle I want to talk to you about in shrinking the change is to make your steps small, concrete, and doable. Let's use another example. Say your intention is to become less sedentary and more physically active. If you choose going to the gym 5 days a week as your goal, it's almost certain that you'll fail. But if you break this intention down into small, concrete, achievable steps, you'll be more likely to succeed. These could be buying a pedometer or fitness tractor this week, aiming for 2,000 steps a day next week by taking the stairs or taking a short walk during your lunch break. Maybe calling a friend and scheduling a 30-minute walk in the next 3 days would be another step. I could go on, but I think you get the idea. Now, I want you to try this out for yourself. After you finish this video, take out a pen and piece of paper and practice shrinking the change while it's fresh in your mind. Step 1 is to select one behavior you'd like to change within the next 30 days. Step 2 is to list the small, concrete, and achievable steps you can take to be successful with this change. Try to limit yourself to just a few steps and don't get bogged down by listing everything at once. Step 3 is to list how you will track and celebrate each step that you accomplished. Remember, celebrating your wins will build confidence and momentum and increase your chances of succeeding. To make this even easier, I've created a worksheet that you can use to help you break larger goals into smaller, more achievable steps. Just click the button in this video or go to kresser.co/shrinkthechange, all one word, to download it. I'll also put the link in the description underneath the video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to click the subscribe button in the top right so you'll be updated when I release new content. And if you know someone that might benefit from this, please share it with them. I want to help as many people as I can to take charge of their own health, and mastering behavior change is one of the most powerful ways to do that. Just click the share button right under the video. Oh, and one last thing before I sign up. I'm excited to announce that my new supplement line, Adapt Naturals, is launching today. We're starting with the daily stack of 5 products, the Core Plus bundle, designed to add back in what the modern world has crowded out and help you feel and perform your best. In my 15-year career as a functional medicine clinician, author, and educator, I've treated thousands of patients and trained more than 2,000 healthcare professionals. I've learned what is most important and what truly works. And now I've distilled that experience into a line of supplements that can help you achieve your health goals wherever you're starting from. Just head over to adaptnaturals.com to learn more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.